Hello and welcome back to Fullerton College's print department in the Prepress combined print 75 and 77 courses. Again, I'm Ben Hewitt, although I believe you guys already all know me. It's good to see you again, even if it is only digital for the time being. Let's hope we get this COVID thing sorted out so we can come create together again in person. Because honestly, that's where the joy is in all of this, isn't it? I want to give you a quick intro to our changes to our syllabus for the semester. Some restrictions are eased. Some of them I'd still recommend you follow for your own good, and some of them are very much still in place. So let's take a look at what our syllabus looks like and what types of stuff we're going to be looking at the semester together. Let me share this with us. So this semester, the required materials for these two courses is still to get the Printing Industries of America Prepress Skills Training Program Training Manual. That was a mouthful, and I'll be surprised if I'm able to do this in only one take on this video. You're going to need that. You may be able to skate by without, possibly. I will be covering this material because this course is designed to introduce you to the art and science of prepress, to the printing industry and how it combines with that, but also it's designed to help you if you wish to achieve the Printing Industry of America Prepress Skills Training Program official industry certification through taking their special test. The book work and the practice questions we'll be going throughout this and next semester, or last, if you were here with me last time, welcome back. Those all go towards that certification test. So that is one of the main purposes of this course, but not the only one. It's worth learning it whether or not you go for the certification, but who doesn't like some tasty resume fodder? You should probably get yourself a storage stick. Since I'm now recording a bunch of videos, I'm going to be purchasing a storage hard drive because there's no way that my school laptop has enough memory to remember the sheer amount of data I'm going to be recording with you guys this semester. Things that might help. A pica stick is good in general, and so is a loop. Those help you evaluate printed things on your own. Honestly, they can both be acquired by Amazon. If you don't mind giving Bezos your money and helping him become a trillionaire on the backs of underpaid workers, go for it. It's convenient and it ships pretty fast. So pica stick is good. It's a ruler that has inches on one side and picas and points on the other. Helps you measure type and measure things in the printing world that you find. A loop helps you evaluate. It's just a magnifier at a set distance. It'll help you evaluate printed things as you find them. Grading will be on a percentage of the total points possible. I don't do anything too weird with my grading. It's actually pretty, hopefully, utterly unsurprising and even a bit boring, because that's a good thing. While it's fun to get surprised with birthday parties and nights out with your friends and they take you off to a bar without telling you or whatever, you know, maybe not right now, actually. Before COVID, that was fun. But in any case, grading's not where you really want surprises. This is where you want one of those boring tried and true methods. So here you go, spelled out for you. These percentages of completed work and turned in points and grades that you work with in the class will give you these letter grades. Yeah, again, totally unsurprising, hopefully. Attendance, you're not supposed to just attend things to attend them. I mean, we're not supposed to grade based off attendance, but you got to come and do stuff. Attendance, on one hand, you can come to class whenever you feel like it now. It's predominantly going to be asynchronous, meaning you can do this as a correspondence course. Watch the videos I've recorded, take part in our online discussions, take part in some chats and some things on here. I will be doing some weekly Zoom meetings for you guys, which are just kind of discussion hours. They are similar to, but not necessarily the same as office hours, which I think will be best if we schedule them. So if anyone wants to talk to me personally, we can set up a private Zoom chat to make it more like a in-person meeting rather than a meeting somewhere else, or rather than just an email correspondence with questions. Still happy to help you in any way that I can, albeit remotely. I know not everything this guy has done has been good, but I still like his quote here. 80% of success is showing up. And right now, it's even harder. You guys have to be self-motivated. I can do only so much on these videos to help you want to complete your courses and do your work. But this is not just true of school, but of business now with the amount of remote work happening. You're going to have to be able to self-motivate and keep yourself on these tasks. Do your best to keep up with us. And if you need help, again, reach out and I'll do my best to help you out with that. Drop and withdrawal. It's on you guys to drop if you think you need to drop. But as I always say, check with me first. Send an email, ask for an office hours. We'll talk. The story I tell every single semester is my very first semester teaching here. I had a student who was convinced he was failing the class because I guess he didn't pay that much attention, did he? And so he dropped. Thankfully, his brother was also in the class, so I talked to his brother to talk to him. He came to see me, and I asked him why he dropped, and it was because he thought he was failing, but he never bothered to ask me how he was doing in the class, even though we had regular check-ins available. He never checked in. And it turned out that the man who thought he was failing was, in fact, earning a B. So he re-signed back up before it was too late. Watch your drop deadlines. They were very lenient last semester with the onset of COVID, but now they're back to a bit more stringent rules on that. So you'll have a special deadline that you're going to have to get out by if you want your money back. But we'll make it worth your while this time through a little bit better than our emergency remoteness back in March. Field trips, we're hoping to have some, might do some digital ones. If things cool down in the hot zone out here, we might do a little bit of an in-person field trip somewhere. There are plenty of businesses and museums that are going to try and reopen, and maybe we can get ourselves to some. I have no guarantees on this one because, heck, I thought that we'd be back in person by fall. I was pretty sure that the summer heat was going to end the COVID threat out here in California, and we would have gotten past it. But it seems we're still in the middle of this pandemic, so it goes as it goes. Classroom conduct is online conduct now. In some cases, you know, your classroom conduct doesn't matter as much as it used to. In other senses, it matters even more. When you're online, remember, there's only one internet. Everything you say here is recorded, not necessarily by me, but somebody's watching. Anything you type in a chat is there for posterity. It doesn't go away. So while we may set up ourselves a banter line to keep our class banter going, because I would hate to miss out on that, we definitely want to make sure that we keep it clean and appropriate and not put into writing things that people would find offensive or horrible or unprofessional by us. So we'll take a special care to make sure that we are maintaining a, I forgot what the word is, so I'm probably not going to restart this whole video just because of that. A civil discourse and a level of decorum. There it is, decorum is what I was looking for. A level of decorum. Pretend to be happy, pretend you're enjoying it. We all know we'd rather be in person. Phone use. Guess what? I don't care anymore. You're at your own house, that's on you. Be as obnoxious as you want. Don't call during a Zoom meeting. Likewise, I used to have to talk to you about eating in the computer lab, but it's your keyboard. If you want to do this to your keyboard, we can't really be friends anymore, but it's your keyboard. So I guess the death penalty is no longer in effect for eating Cheetos in my computer lab. And don't forget, pro tip, chopsticks are the perfect way to eat Cheetos. Internet use. Again, it's your IP, right? You should still be honest. But you're not gonna, it's not the school's lab anymore. So if you're on your own Wi-Fi, I can't tell you what you can and can't do, but please be legal, please be honest, and please be wholesome. I like those things about people. Plagiarism, more than ever. Do your own work, don't take someone else's work. Don't resubmit work that you've already done, expecting you can get away with it. I will be vigilant on this one. So no plagiarism. And from here on, we jump back into things that I'm going to talk about on a separate video. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.